How cell phones affect Ontario. Phones contain toxic materials and metals, including lead, nickel, and beryllium, which are all highly used in iPhone manufacturing. Cell phones pose a serious burden on the environment and gobble up precious and expensive materials. Cell phones use materials that can be used for better causes like houses and your everyday products. Many people decide to get a new phone every year, and sometimes people don't dispose of them properly and throw them in landfills. This can cause rivers and soils to get contaminated with the toxic materials inside a phone, which can lead to cancer and damage to nervous systems. This can also harm children with even worse side effects like brain development problems. The matter cycle in Ontario can be disrupted by all the pollution from the factories and improperly disposed cell phones in the environment, which can lead to contaminated soil, air, and water with toxic materials from the phone. Then can lead to sick and diseased animals, the death of those animals, which can really disrupt the system of the cycle and other animals in it. Imagine if some earthworms died from the contaminated soil, and now the native trees of Canada, the maple tree, cannot grow without the rich nutrients from the worms. So the trees wither and die in the winter. The animals in Ontario ecosystem are greatly disrupted since some animals rely on the tree, and it can lead to an unsustainable ecosystem with all the bad factors that the iPhone has given upon to the matter cycle. The energy transfer can be disrupted by the illnesses and diseases caused by the toxic materials inside a phone. Animals can easily die from the illnesses, which can cause an increase or decrease of predatoration due to the lack of predators, primary and secondary consumers that die from the illness, which can cause the energy transfer to rise and fall and potentially collapse. Imagine if half of the grass in Ontario dies from the bad soil and water that have been polluted by cell phones. Therefore, the rabbit population will decrease, and so will the coyotes because of the lack of rabbits, which can also decrease the wolf's population since coyotes are the wolf's prey. Then a good fraction of the energy pyramid and the transfer of energy would be gone. Here is a consequence chart to review all the things I talked about in this video. As you can see on the chart, cell phones can cause death of animals, which can disrupt the matter cycle and the energy transfer. Cell phones can also lead to uses of precious and expensive materials and pollution from cell phone manufacturing. Furthermore, it can also lead to extreme health unbenefits. To improve our behavior of trashing the earth with cell phones, we should resort to keeping our phones for a longer period of time to reduce the amount of cell phones that are in wastelands and incinerators. We should also learn how to dispose of cell phones properly, or else that could leave toxic materials lying around. This way we can keep our earth clean and tidy.